Hey, my name's Nikki Painter. I was asked to tell my jam story by Randy. I joined Jamberry in August of last month. I had a friend that came over to visit. She's a friend and a coworker. Whenever I had just had my youngest daughter, she was a month old. I was on maternity leave. I also at the time had 1.5-year-old twins at home. She came over to visit and she had these jams on her fingers. Had really cute designs on them. I asked her, said, us being nurses, you know, do they really hold up? Gel wouldn't even last one day on my fingers in the ER without popping off. She said, yeah, they really do. She said, hey, I have a Facebook party going on. I'll add you to it. I said, okay. So she added me to it, and I went on that site and probably had, I don't know, anywhere from 25 to 50 different wraps in my cart at one time, trying to narrow it down. It was taking the whole time of the party for me to really decide. Hadn't even tried a sample, and saw the opportunity post that we do in Facebook parties, and I messaged Jamie, who was running the party, and said, hey, you know, what's your commission? And she kind of told me a little bit more about it. Really didn't do it for the money. Just with being home, I would say I'm pretty much a stay-at-home mom, besides the 2 shifts a week that I do at the hospital, and being home with them all the time, and I was kind of losing myself to just being mom, and needed kind of a hobby. Don't get out very much anymore. And I talked to my husband for that month. They were offering a kit rebate if you hit your first fast start. He thought that I was nuts, pretty much. Not really the best people person. Definitely not a saleswoman at all. He said, hey, you know, if it's going to make you happy, if it's going to give you something to do, then, you know, do it. Didn't expect very much at all. Hit my first fast start, hit my second fast start, and then November, I had an amazing month. I had some really great hostesses that did really well, and most of them decided to sign up as consultants as well. And my business has basically just skyrocketed from there. It's really just grown. Last month I actually hit team manager, which was amazing. My team of 32 girls now inspire me, and they really drive me to be better because of how amazing they are. Over the last, I would say 2 to 3 months, we had medical bills rolling in, and me taking the full 3 months off from work kind of hurt us. Of course, with the holidays, that's always a hard time, and we were kind of digging ourselves into a hole. And now not only are all the medical bills paid off, no more debt. Tomorrow, my twins start preschool, Mother's Morning Out, which, of course, for paying for 2 of everything gets really expensive, and now we can afford to put them in preschool and give myself a little bit of break and give them socialization and learning. So they're really excited, and I'm really excited that I've been able to do that as well. It's been really great to be able to enjoy in a product that setting up as a consultant I hadn't even tried a sample on. And I'm glad that whenever a kit came in that I really liked them and they worked. But I enjoy wearing them. I get compliments on them all the time. And having twins and then another one so close together, it takes a toll on your body, and wearing jams makes me feel pretty. So it's not just, definitely not just for the money, it's for me too. And getting out of the house and being able to go and meet people and do parties and having girls' night, but also working, which doesn't feel like working whatsoever. This job isn't a job. It's fun, and it's paying more than the bills. It's paying more than the mortgage. It's more than putting my kids in preschool. It's been great, and my husband is now my #1 supporter, and he will tell you he has no shame in posting stuff on Facebook and telling his coworkers and about it, because he sees what kind of money it's bringing in and what it's doing for us. And his coworkers actually make a joke and say, "Hey, why don't you put on a pair? I mean, you're pretty much advertising that much." And he said, "If they made them big enough for me, I would." It's just been that great. So that's pretty much mine in a nutshell. And I hope that you know, I grow into even more and get even higher up in this business. And there is much higher ceiling to go than just here. And I want to make it my all. And that's pretty much my jam story. And this is when I want to say, "Hey, Livy."
Hey, Livy.
And they'll say, "Hey."
Hey.
So that's the one. And Reese, you want to come say hey? You want to come say hey? These are my reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, come say hey.
Hey.
And this is my other. Say hey.
Hey. Apple.
Book. Yep, got a book.
Book.
Yep. Say thank you, Jamberry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jamberry. So, that's pretty much it. I hope that you all decide to join this amazing team of wonderful women that are amazing support. And that's the #1 thing that we get back, is that everyone is so happy that they joined this team, because you have so much support, and people want you to succeed in this business just as much as, you know, they're succeeding. And there's always someone there to answer questions and really push you along. And it's just amazing. So thanks. Bye.